Hi, so in this video I want to talk about dyslexia and something called upside down reading and think about what might be going on here. So upside down reading is exactly what it says on the tin. So you've got your book or your text and you flip it upside down and you read like that. So they developed their scheme by observing the different types of corrective feedback provided during interaction in 4 French immersion classrooms with 9 to 11-year-old students. So it's that simple. So it's reckoned that for some dyslexic students that this can actually help, and it's certainly the case that, you know, some kids read like this, you know, they might need to flip the book up at an odd angle to read, and if that's the way, you know, they are comfortable reading, then that's the way they should be reading, basically. You know, if it facilitates their reading, then, you know, let them have the book whichever way round they like it. So the thing with upside down reading is it's kind of been put forward as a bit of a method for overcoming dyslexia. Now I'm of the opinion, if this helps the child to read when they couldn't read with the book the right way up, then, you know, just let them go ahead and do what they need to do. So what could be going on when we are reading upside down? So reading involves tracking along a line from left to right. So that's in the Latin alphabet. And that's not completely easy for everyone to do, because tracking along a line, it does rely on you being able to converge properly, and if that is a problem, that can be difficult. So you're tracking along a line and you're moving the eyes downwards. So when you flip the book upside down, obviously you're tracking the opposite way and you're moving the eyes upwards. Now I can see that this actually might be easier for some people, because this is just an easier way to move the eyes. If you're holding a book, it's actually easier to raise the eyes than it is to lower them. You know, most people wouldn't probably notice it, but again, if you've got, you know, some muscles not quite working properly, then that could be a problem. So, I mean, for me personally, tracking to the right actually is a bit difficult, because my left eye is always struggling for dominance. So it's actually easier to travel in the opposite direction. So, you know, I can imagine for some of these children, you know, it just might be the case. And it's kind of interesting to think what it might be with other alphabets around the world, because some of those, I think Arabic and Hindi, I think those also go from right to left. So, you know, I'm wondering how that affects the children in those countries when they learn to read. And I think you got Chinese goes up and down, which again is different tracking altogether. So yeah, that is kind of my thought on it. You know, basically, I don't think it's a cure for dyslexia per se, but I think for some children struggling with reading, you know, there can be a visual problem, a problem with the muscles of the eye, and it may just be easier, or it may be an idea to see if holding the book in a different position just makes things easier, so that, you know, those children can go ahead and start reading, start learning, you know, enjoy being part of a class. So yeah, so please like and subscribe, and hope to see you in my next video.